Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. I am your host, Not So Average Joe, and in the last episode we found out that there is this little girl named Alice, and she got captured by the evil Queen of Hearts, and we have to find evidence that Heartless tried to steal the Queen's heart instead of Alice, because Alice is not a Heartless as far as I know. Maybe she is. Maybe we can't trust her. Can we trust you, Alice? I got my eye on you. Anyway, yeah, we have to find evidence of Alice's innocence. So let's go ahead through here to the Lotus Forest. And here we should come across a cutscene. Alright, and this is the Cheshire Cat. Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. Ho ho, the answer, the culprit, the cat, all lie in darkness. And then he just disappears. And they've already left the forest, so yeah. 4 pieces of evidence in total, and the 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. And it is a big reward indeed. Couple things to know. That was creepy. But a couple things to note. You do not, in any case, have to collect all pieces of evidence. You can do that if you want a better chance at something and to get an item. I'll explain more on a better chance at something later. But you can pretty much just get 1 piece of evidence and then just go back to the Queen. It doesn't really matter. But if you do want an extra item, that's pretty good. I would recommend finding all of the evidence, and that is what I am going to do. So, alright. Also, there are Dalmatians here to be found too, and I will be showing all of them. So, let's start! Ouch. That shadow hurt me. That shadow hurt me? Impossible! They are nuisance, not threat. And wow, my party is just kicking butt today. Wow. So yeah. No new Heartless here yet. There should be 1 new one. What you always want to do here is examine this... Oops, I don't think this is the right flower. This should be the right flower. Examine it. Give me a potion and I'll make you bigger. Make sure you do this. Get the item, potion, and do it on the flower. And... she does indeed make us bigger. So a couple things you can do here. If you step on the... why does he say Sia? But if you step on the trunk, he makes the lily pads appear. And he says Sia for some reason. You can also attack this tree. It doesn't really do much of anything, but I just always thought that was funny. Also, now there's nothing else to be done, so take this thing right here and eat it. I am going to take this acorn and eat it! I actually do not watch Death Note. just throwing that out there. So, yeah. Now the search for evidence begins, and we got a protect chain. Nice. Very nice. I'll actually go ahead and equip that to someone right now. Goofy has a lot of defense, so, well, does he? Let me see. Yeah, Goofy definitely has a lot of defense. So, Donald, you shall get the Protect Chain, because I really don't have anyone else to put it on that really needs it. It's just 1 piece of defense, so it's not that big of a deal. Over here, you're going to find a Trinity, so let's go ahead and do this. And we got a bunch of items from it. Items from it. And, equipment. Oh, tent. Never mind. Usually when I see a blue ball like that, I think equipment, but sometimes it is indeed a menu item or such like that. Anyway, your first piece of evidence is actually right here. Footprints. And, like I said, you could end it right there. You can go back to the Queen's Castle and commence with the story, but I, being the completionist that I am going to get them all. So, first things first, I don't really want to mess with the shadows, but I guess they're not really leaving me much choice here. I'm going to see what's over here, because if you get on top of the trunk and make the lily pads come up, it leads to a bizarre room. It actually leads to that. And your second piece of evidence can actually be right here. If Donald would so kindly get out the way, because you're going to get in the way, Donald. I can already tell. Let's go ahead and get over here. Very nice. It may take you a couple tries to do this, but jumping and then attacking greatly helps you get over here. But second piece of evidence right here. Claw marks. Oh, and not only do we get the claw marks, this was actually supposed to be the fourth one that we're supposed to find, so he's going to be like, nice going. He's going to be, well, what about you? Blah, 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 blah. I won't tell, but I'll give you something. He's going to give us the power of Ice Blizzard. Now, you do not by any means have to get this specific one to get it. He gives you Blizzard either way. He just gives it to you at a different time. However, you can get a different item from some point later. I'll explain more on it later. Don't worry. But yeah. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I lost my sense of direction. I thought I was in the Lotus Forest again. But yeah. But yeah. And really, I could go back now because you don't get anything else. Just finding the fourth piece of evidence is all you need for him to give you the item. But I'll still find the rest of them just so I can increase my chances of something. If you know what I mean, increase my chances. No, you don't know what I mean. But anyway, your third piece of evidence is right here. The stench. The stench. The stench is horrible. Anyway, I'm such an idiot today. I'm sorry. I'm just in a funny mood, I guess. Anyway, we still have one last piece of evidence to get, so let's go back to the Lotus Forest. And I think you might have already been able to catch a glimpse at it, but we have to go back all the way over here again, or do we? What's over here? I might as well explore the whole area, you know? Just kind of show you guys everything. Alright, you can't do anything with this right now, don't worry about it. You can't push it out of the way or anything. So let's go ahead and go up here. And we can actually get this chest up here. Of course, I'm in a battle, so I can't open it, so I guess I have no choice but to. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. Here we go. Chest containing Dalmatians 16, 17, and 18. So really good. You want to come up here. Also, you also want this bad boy right here, which is indeed your fourth piece of evidence. The antenna. And that's it, really. Now, I think if you move the tree, you're able to get over here. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Boop! Alright, now we can just eat this thing and grow smaller. And we can go over this away. I might as well fight the Heartless too. I'll start cutting out Heartless battles in a moment. I'll go ahead and keep this in because honestly, finding those pieces of evidence did not take long at all, so I'll go ahead and keep these fights in. But if there's a lot of Heartless fights, I will cut them out for you guys. So yeah. We found all four pieces of evidence. If I could just get back up here, that'd be nice. Yeah, I think the flower does provide, or the tree does provide some sort of means of getting over there. Yeah. Let's try getting over here. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like you have to do that to get some jumps. Oh, no, it doesn't. It just leads to a different room. Okay. That's cool. Let's hope I can make it over here. No. I'll get that at a later time. Get over here. Think you got me? Oh, Goofy. Donald's strength leveled up. He just blocked all of us and did a counterattack. I think everyone gets the invincibility frames when you get knocked back. So, really, I still think that's like done. I think it was originally supposed to be a counterattack, but the developers may have thought that was too cheap. Because it spams the hell out of that. So they just made invincibility frames when you have knockback. We'll go ahead and just leave the tree like it is right now. But I want to go back to the Queen's Castle right now. So that made me climbing all the way up there pretty pointless. But, whatever. Let's just go back to the Queen's castle and tell her that we've got all the evidence we need. Hopefully we can prove Alice's innocence now. So, to do this, you want to go ahead and talk to the card that's standing right next to Alice here. No, wrong one. This one should be him. Yep. Are you ready to present evidence before the Queen? Indeed I am, sir. Very well, Council, step up to the podium. And cutscene time. Well, kinda. So we have 4 pieces of evidence. That's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed. Cards, bring forth my evidence. Don't worry, no matter what you do, there's always going to be 5 pieces of evidence. Yeah. So you're going to have 5 at this point, no matter what. Even if you just collect 1. She's just going to have more evidence than you. So, choose which one you wish to present. I'll decide who's going to see based on that evidence. What? After all the trouble of collecting it? You dare object? So, this is what I was talking about the chance thing. If you go ahead and collect all of the pieces of evidence, it's more of a chance that the evidence you choose is going to be in your favor. And if you don't collect a lot of evidence, she's going to bring out like 4 pieces of evidence, and you have more of a chance of selecting hers. It's not like an automatic game over if you choose her piece of evidence, don't worry. It's just something else that's about to happen. So, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, this one. This is it. The middle. I choose the middle. And it is the correct one! If a Heartless comes out, that is indeed your piece of evidence. Another thing that can happen, before I go further, is Donald and Goofy can come out of the presents. Now, I was actually kind of hoping that would happen so I could show off something. But if Donald or Goofy come out of the presents, or both, they can be both of them, they will get trapped in cages for this next section that's about to happen. God, if they touch the tower, you lose your heads! Okay, so having Donald and Goofy in this fight is actually really, really helpful. If they get trapped in cages, the first thing you want to do, not a lot of people know this, but you can hit their cages and free them. So if you hit their cages enough time, you can let them free, and they are very helpful in this fight. So, attacking the cards is pretty futile. Don't do it. You can only stun them, and you don't even get experience. A funny thing you can do here is you can attack the Queen here. And not only is this funny, but it actually makes the cards nervous. I don't know if you can see. See? The cards are like, oh no, he hit the Queen! What do we do? What do we do? But it does stun them. So that's another thing not a lot of people know about, so I'll go ahead and hit the Queen a lot. She does actually try to hit you if you stay up there too long on her little throne thing. I don't wish to target the cards, I wish to target the tower, which is what you're supposed to attack. I like doing a bunch of aerial attacks because aerial attacks are actually a lot faster than normal combos, so that's what I recommend. Just be sure to hit the tower enough times, and Donald and Goofy pretty much are only useful in this fight because they distract the cards. Alright, there are a lot of cards, and both of my party are dead, so I'm gonna hit the Queen, and they're gonna be like, oh no, he hit the Queen! I don't know why the black ones are not affected by this. It's like all the red ones are like, oh no, he hit the Queen. The black ones are just like, oh man, I don't give a shit, I'm black! Alright, I don't want to target the cards, damn it. I want to target the tower, please. After you hit the 2 little spinny wheels, you want to hit the top of the tower now. And you get a buttload of money for it. And we get level ups, cool! She's gone. She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools! Find the one who's behind this, I don't care how. So now she pretty much just forgot that we assaulted her and her cards, and now we are just on our merry way. So now we just have to find out who took Alice in general now. So, with that note, on that note, I'm gonna end it off here, guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, comment, subscribe, leave a like. Wow, it's only been 16 minutes. That was a really fast episode for me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, comment, subscribe, leave a like, burp if you have to, and I will see you guys next time for more Kingdom Hearts. See you then, guys.